Good morning. I'm so happy to see you today. Again, I'm going to be putting up videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning, and at least blog posts on at least two of those evenings on DrakePoe.com. Uh, I'm really just I'm filled with so much enthusiasm right now. I feel so much enthusiasm about what my aspiration is. And my aspiration is really to put out some major positive energy in this next several months. And I'll talk about it more, as we go on. But I'm really connecting to being powerful, to receiving the opportunity that we all have right now. This is the opportunity to become our best selves and to make a difference in the world, because the world needs us to make a difference. Just real briefly, I'm interested in peace. What does peace mean? We hear a lot of statements about peace. I'm actually interested in what it means. I did a presentation over the weekend. So, what is it? I was asked to speak to what peace looks like, and I thought that was interesting. So, in order to understand what peace looks like, we have to break down the phrase. What is it? What does the word peace mean? And what does it mean to look like something? What does peace look like? Again, when I when I was a kid, I was in a science fiction book club, and this was one of the big moments when I realized that I was a dork. The meeting was held in this big room in one of our libraries, and all the kids who were dorks in the whole region seemed to come. They were all pushing up their glasses, and I realized that I loved things a lot of people didn't love. I love science fiction. I love fantasy. In science fiction, there was always the geeky argument about Star Trek. When they would beam someone down to a planet, there was the question: is the person who is broken down to their atomic level, to their atoms that are sent down to the planet and then reconstituted there, is that person the same person that was here? Or is it a facsimile of them, like the old fax, where you create an image that appears to be the same as this person over here? But maybe it's not them. Maybe they think that it's them, but it's really not the same. How would you know? So what I'm saying is, what does peace look like? I think peace, in my perception, has to start within ourselves and shine outward. Peace is related to the heart. We have the heart, when people point to their heart, we actually have a beating heart and also an energetic heart, and they always point to the energetic heart. So to me, peace is a light that shines, an openness that shines out into the world, Wu Wei, to be like water, and accepts and makes things happen from there. Peace is our ability to be introduced to ourselves. It's a deep listening that brings with it an epiphany. Yeah, and in fantasy novels, which of course was another one of my interests as a kid, and I got a lot out of fantasy novels. In fact, I still read fantasy novels, but oftentimes, in each of these fantasy series, you have to understand what the process of magic is in that particular universe. And oftentimes it's a story about someone who doesn't understand their power and having to deal with something far beyond them. And in the course of the story, usually on a journey, they come to understand who they are and how much power they have. What does your face look like? I would suggest that your face looks like peace. Your true face, your true self, is that steady stillness. Peace looks like the cosmic mirror, the mirror that reflects anything that comes in front of it. Doesn't choose and judge. I just really want to ask you guys to intend peace. Intend peace. And even as you work for justice, intend peace. You can make the limits. You can set the limits and defend yourself if necessary in peace. Intend to be present. Intend to be present at multiple levels at once, so you're not dominated by one level of your psyche. Ignorance is not a path to peace. As the Buddhist monk Thich Nhat Hanh, I think that's how you pronounce his name, he has the book Peace is Every Step. So let's make every step about peace today. I'm going to ring the bell. I'm going to ask you to listen carefully. I'm going to bring my hands in a prayer position and I bow to you, my friend, because you are the center of the universe. In your world, be sure to create a peaceful center. Namaste.